Good. No cause for alarm yet. Against my better judgment, I could go for a drink.
Sorry, man.
Excuse me. Hello.
Whatever.
Very well. I spy with my little eye something more promising. How rude. I would apologize. But one hardly apologizes to their food. Not much, but it'll do for now. While seconds are tempting, I think a time I make my exit. I should resist dessert. But let's see. Hopefully, Venus is as bountiful as she appears. Excuse me, my dear.
Buy a watch.
Trust me, the night is yet young. Return the champion. I will say this place is growing on me some. I passed on your message.
What?
Passed on your message.
I can't hear you! Let's talk in my office!
Okay. Job's done. So,
Well, you certainly did better than my bouncer did. Poor dear can't turn his neck to the right anymore. Already had a call from Boris. Wasn't too happy about tonight, son of a bitch. Say, how would you like to get into the club business,
I am listening.
Well, to start this club, I have to take out a significant loan from a king bastard by the name of Boris, and every time I haven't been able to make the monthly plus interest, the bastard takes what he feels is a suitable late fee.
Go on.
I've got a club to run, so I'll be blunt. I refuse to fuck that fat misogynistic old man one more time to hold on to the club. So I need someone to eliminate him. Do this, and I'll make you a silent partner.
What's the catch?
Boris is high up in the Russian mafia. Does that make a difference?
He's still human, right? He'll be dead before the sun rises.
He's at the Empire Hotel. Always has a few of the fiercest bully boys standing round trying to out-sneer each other. He's got a short temper, and more than likely he's been drinking for the last 4 hours. Here, key to the penthouse level.
When I get back, we'll talk about our club. But before I depart, I believe you promised drinks for a week.
What?
I appreciate your patronage. Every bit as bountiful as your peer. The things we will accomplish with our club. I rather enjoy this opportunity. What use is a blood bank with such youthful vitality available to me nightly? Still, I ought to keep my optimism in check. One shouldn't count their chickens before they hatch, and one never knows what could be around next corner. But, as tempting as this may be to prioritize, and tempting it is indeed, I do have the bidding of others to accomplish. It seems my lot to be at the beck and call of another, or many others. We'll see how long it lasts. I'll take the promised payment as well. After all, I didn't quite get my fill. Now what dirty secrets do you hide, Venus? SLA VE. Cute. Tonight. From Larry. I thought we might get together tonight, if it pleases you, mistress. I'm afraid your mistress might be a bit tuckered out. I apologize, Larry. Now, as much as I would prefer this to be the business I attend to, I'm required elsewhere. Lovely evening. It is looking brighter by the minute, relatively speaking. So much to do, so little time to do it. But first things first, I do hope Fat Larry is still supplied. I require more of your stock.
Say now, brother. Seeing the kind of commando gear you been stocking up on, you ain't just using that stuff for keeping the neighbors away from your shit, is you?
Careful. It's really none of your business.
Wow, that's your business, okay. I just figured somebody with a shopping list like yours might be up for a little action czar, alright?
What have you got in mind?
Yo, I need a hardcore, massively bionic, two-fisted Yojimbo for a supersized skull. Straight up $100 million movie gangster. You still with me?
Get to the point.
Yo, here's what's going down. I got a tip that the Chinatown Tone and some local boys are meet down at a nearby parking garage to carry out a business deal. Now, I can't tell you what they is exchanging, but let's just say a certain client of mine is ready to drop some Uncle Sam-sized bucks to acquire what's in briefcase number 1. You get it for me, I'ma not only give you a cut, but I'll roll out my special stock as well. Now, how that sound?
Sounds like a good deal. For you. I want a discount at your store as well.
Yo, man, why you gotta shake me down like that? If I hadn't just got my foot out of cash, I'd do it myself, but yeah, it's got to be that way. Fine, you got a discount, but only after I get the briefcase.
Deal. I'll do it.
Yeah, that's what I like to hear. Now, if you're the straight-out hard-boiled Terminator type, I'd suggest you buy some heavy firepower before you roll up to the parking garage. You need anything?
Let's see what you got. I'll need to lighten my load a bit before taking on anything heavier. Don't mind the odds and ends. It's all very reputable and only gently used. In return, I need to replace a few shells. A pleasure doing business with you, as always. But before that, I ought to spread the good news. What strange symbology? No matter. disgusting. Now that I think about it, while I'm here, I am curious as to the fate of dear Muddy. I just can't help myself. Curiosity may have killed the cat, but I'm already dead. Well now. This looks promising. You there, bum.
Did you see it?
That bloody mess. It's kind of hard to miss.
He done tore him up, right in two, ripped him apart like a rag doll.
Tell me what you saw.
These two guys, the dead guy and the other, they showed up. I've been living here, so I hid. I thought maybe they was owners or cops come to clean the place out.
Yeah? What were they doing?
They was waiting on someone. They're going to do some kind of job, they were saying. But the person they was meeting, well, he was late. So the one guy leaves to find the phone and call him, and the dead guy stayed. Oh, that's when the killer, that's when he showed up.
Showed up?
1 second he wasn't there, and then he was. Like out of the shadows he come up. Scared the shit out of the dead guy. I'd like to scream, but I couldn't breathe.
Then what happened?
Oh, that killer, he grew these claws. I swear it, I saw it. The dead guy went white like he seen the devil, and then the killer grabbed him round the neck and lifted him up and started cursing at the guy.
What did he say?
Oh, I couldn't hear too good. Something about revenge for what he did or what they did. The killer made sure the dead guy knew who he was and then ripped him open. Just tore him apart. He did it real slow and made the guy scream.
Did the other guy come back?
No, he never come back.
Did you catch that guy's name?
The dead feller called him Muddy.
You will forget what you saw here. Leave and do not return.
Okay, I will. I don't want to never think about that again.
You better do. Oh, Muddy. Just what have you found yourself mixed up in? How blunt. Though considering the state of bodies left in my wake, who am I to judge? Mr. Milton, I presume. Nice to finally make your acquaintance. A scene this sloppy, there must be something of interest left behind. I spy with my little eye something which is interesting. The Lucky Star Hotel. Question is, who left this behind? Was it dear Muddy? Or could it be a supernatural Southland slasher? Curious indeed. And wouldn't you know, it all takes place just under the nose of our local brouhaha. I wonder if that's more amusing or curious. I see you haven't moved, Skelter.
What's up?
I took care of the Hattie problem.
Ghouls ain't nothing but trouble if you ask me. It's a weakness, pure and simple.
I'm always down with the anarch cause. See ya. No one seems to have moved. Interesting.
Ugh, candy.
The plaguebearer's dead.
Right on. Except we dusted a second one over near the convention center. They're part of some doomsday cult, apparently. No telling how many there are, but it's open season on all these sick sons of bitches.
Is that so? I'll start looking for the rest. Bye, damsel. Like the mythical Hydra. Though, come to think of it, perhaps it's not a myth. I wish to avoid pursuing this lead, but circumstances being what they are. Good evening.
What? Get away from me! Leave me alone!
I need to ask you about the sickness that's been plaguing the homeless.
Oh, you do? Well, I don't believe you. You're after my aluminum cans, aren't you? Well, you're not gonna get them. Just get away!
If you don't start talking, I'm going to recycle you.
Ah, okay. Alls I know is that old Tin Can Bill. He's been jabbering about some kind of monster that took him somewhere and got him sick. And that's all I know, okay? And that's all I'm saying.
Where's this Tin Can Bill?
Well, you can usually find him down in his alleyway, just across from that bar over there.
Thanks. See ya. Tin Can Bill. How vogue. I don't suppose one of you happens to know a Tin Can Bill. I thought not. This looks more promising. Tin Can Bill, I presume.
Who's there, huh? Old Bill can't see too good these days. Is that you, Fred? I ain't got no booze tonight, so you may as well get the hell out of here.
I don't need your booze, old man. Tell me what you know about this epidemic.
Yeah, I might be able to. But I'm awful thirsty tonight, mister. Could you spare $5 for a man who's been down on his luck?
Sure. I'll give it to you right after we talk.
Thank you much. I'm going to have to go pick up some hooch. For medicinal purposes, you know. Now, I know you ain't going to believe old Bill, because I've been telling my friends and the cops and everyone since it happened. And people just say that it's the hooch talking and nothing more.
Is that so? It's all right. I'll believe you, Bill.
There's a monster, you see. Monster with his face all twisted and ugly, teeth longer than your finger, and these eyes, piss yellow and full of hate. I've never seen eyes like that before. Still giving me bad dreams.
So, what happened?
He grabbed me, threw me over his shoulder, took me to the bad place, the dark place. Oh, God, the smell. Worse than anything I've... And then he bit me. My neck. Oh, God, it was horrible. Don't remember too much after that. Blacked out and woke up here in my alley. Haven't been feeling too well since then.
Bill, I need to know where the monster took you.
Came up through the sewers, he did. Just around the corner there. Don't want to go back to the bad place, friend. Don't let the monster come back and take me there.
Thanks for the information. See ya. Don't worry, Bill. Someone's going to pay for this. Well done, old man. Not everyone has the opportunity to be useful in life. Unpredictably, we return to the sewers. Where else would this fetid trash make their home? Let's get this over with. Disgusting. It's even worse on this end. I hate myself for this. But it's probably the safest blood in the city right now. Ugh. One does what they must for survival. In for a penny. Ugh. What makes them slimy? Note to self, stock up on more blood bags. Many more blood bags. Well, isn't this cozy? This must lead to an overflow system, which means our prey has dug themselves in deep. All the refuse of the city leading directly here. Just where I wish to spend my night. This is certainly promising, but where is our quarry? My. You've been busy, haven't you? Naughty boy. Someone needs a spanking.
On your way down here, did you? Following the smell of entrails and rotting flesh? Looking for a free meal, little bloodsucker? There's meat galore in my kingdom.
Who the hell are you?
Brother Canker, they call me. High Lord in the diseased halls of the dead. Look around you. The blood. The bloated bodies. The maggot-ridden mortal shells. These are the signs. The coming of a new age.
Brother Canker? You mean of the Brotherhood of the Ninth Circle?
The Brotherhood of the Ninth Circle. The darkest dawn is almost upon us. Join us in these last nights, spreading our disease upon the earth, sharing this unholy communion with our human herd.
What the hell are you talking about?
The doors have been opened, the seals broken, and the final steps into the abyss, the terrible mysteries of the Ninth Circle.
Why are you feeding on the homeless?
They are the weak, sick, hopeless. I bring them a new purpose. They are the vessels of darkness, carrying the diseased truth in their veins.
I don't know what you're talking about, but I've heard enough.
Come, join the disciples who have gathered here. Floating in their own putrescence. I will show you the mysteries of our brotherhood as I feed on your flesh!
Oh my god. Come get some, brother. Your very blood rejects you. Yet you think you can stand up to me? Very well. We'll do this the hard way, and I'll rip you apart, piece by piece. Do you feel this? The blood still boiling, still rejecting. That's because it's mine. How interesting. Although my control over humans remains firm, my grip on the less mundane remains contentious. What is this? Brotherhood Flyer. The writing on this flyer reads, "I am enlightened." A familiar symbol. Perhaps Damsel might have more to say about this. Of course, before any of that, I need to find my way out of this shithole. I took more damage than I thought. Annoying. I need to find an improved, more consistent way to deal with the competition. If this is all I can manage against low-level crazies, I shudder to see what would happen against someone who knew what they were doing. But for now, I suppose I will eat my pride. As distasteful as it is. I'm sure somebody will state that it's an acquired taste. But if anything, it gets worse with every bite. One does what one must. On the plus side, I am dealing with LA's rat infestation. No more. I definitely need to invest in a more consistent and efficient alternative. Thanks for the tip, Bill. It proved surprisingly helpful. Now, just how many more brothers are there, I wonder? Let's see what good Damsel has to say. Keep it real, Scalper. Damsel,
Can't.
do you know what the symbol on this flyer is?
Yeah, I've seen this. Pretty sure I've seen it around here somewhere. One of the buildings, I think.
I'll look for it. See you around. Good evening, Nines.
Sorry, newbie, but I got the whole city shouting in my ear right now. We'll have to rant some other night.
Sure. Another time.
Lots of money this time.
Don't quit your day job. And that was about as useful as I've come to expect. Let's see what the symbol is all about. And here we are, just across the street from the local chantry. I wonder just how deep this incompetence has infected. Well, let's find out. Certainly keeping off the beaten path. Although, part of that might be because the path is so beaten. Hello.
What's up, brother? You enlightened?
Yes.
I see. Welcome to the Brotherhood. The bishop will see you upstairs.
Thanks. Continuing to meet expectations, I see. But isn't this a curious sight? Hello.
Hey, did you get summoned? You're going upstairs to see the bishop.
What are you talking about?
You're new to the Brotherhood, huh? Just got enlightened. I've been here a few days. When the bishop wants to see you, you'll be summoned, and then you go up these stairs up to the temple.
Have you seen him? What's he like?
The bishop? Yeah, I saw him once. He is beautiful and scary. I dream about him all the time. He does things to me in my dreams. He does things I don't like to remember.
What goes on upstairs in the temple?
I don't know. I mean, I hear things, but I haven't been summoned. I had a friend snuck up there a few days ago. Said she saw things, bad things. Yeah.
What? What did she see?
Blood. She said, blood everywhere. She saw a few of the summoned. Tried to talk to them, but they just stared at her with these blank looks, you know. One of them started reaching for her, and she ran away.
You sound scared.
Yeah. I know. The bishop said we have to shed our earthly fears on our journey to the ninth circle, but I'm scared to go upstairs. I just want to go home. You know, I want to go home.
Now, come here. I have something that will ease your pain. There we are. All better. Now don't you worry your pretty little head. I'll take care of everything. Why, hello there. Aren't you an interesting thing? Just what have they done to you? Rather tough, too, aren't you? But still bound within the reality of your physique. Let's clear a path, shall we? This monotony is beneath my capability. The price for true power is one I will gladly spend. We have a regular infestation, but I wonder, can your plague survive boiled filtration? I thought as much. I appreciate the top-off. Though there's not much left to you, is there? I wonder, if I left you on your own, would you wither to skeletons? A curious thought for another time. Just how many of you were converted? Do you have any idea the price of ammunition? What an annoying waste of time, of effort, of money, of blood and power. I cannot tolerate such blatant disregard for efficiency, especially when it gets in my way. Whatever else, I will be certain to end this pettiness. By any means necessary.
Welcome, brother. I see you have been enlightened. Are you searching for something? Do you seek the truth? You've come to the right place, brother. We got more truth here than we can handle.
Are you the leader of the Brotherhood of the Ninth Circle?
They call me Bishop Vic, Shepherd of the Damned, your midnight guide through our last days here on Earth. Do you feel it, brother? The curtain being drawn back at last, drawn back by my hand, by the Brotherhood of the Ninth Circle.
Last days on Earth? Are you talking about Gehenna?
Gehenna! Judgment Day! The apocalypse again! Brother, you are too indoctrinated into the antiquated beliefs of this material world. There is no rhyme or reason. No all-powerful and terrible gods who watch over their children. You talk of disease. What about the disease that you and I both carry? Our flesh remade into nothing more than an abomination, feeding on our brothers and sisters like so many cattle. What god watched over me when that demon tore into my neck and made me into this monster you see before you? No, brother. There is no god who would tolerate such a thing. And so I have become God, and the diseases I carry to the masses will bring about an end of my own making. Until we have all journeyed below into the Ninth Circle.
You've lost your mind, Vic. This is insanity.
The time for words has come and gone, my brother. You and I will take those last steps together and see what truth lies behind the curtain. Let the night fall forever on this cursed earth, and let the fruits of my labor bring a long and bloody harvest.
Bring it on, Vic. I apologize, but this is a one-on-one fight. No assistance allowed. Much better. Don't you agree? Come now. Let's get this over with. Much tougher than your brethren, aren't you? But still susceptible to the blood. Give me your blood. This grows tiresome. What are we? Two immortals stuck uselessly shooting one another until Gehenna. Fortunately, I have an axe to grind. And I still control the blood. I'll rip you apart piece by piece if I have to. Now do me a favor and fucking die! A fine lesson. That even fools can be formidable. And I've still a long way to go. I need to find a way to utilize his powers against the less mundane. And in the meantime, find more formidable equipment. How quickly the rats abandon ship. First things first. As much as I'm certain my brethren would enjoy the news, I'm athirst. Absolutely perfect. I thank you, my dear. I was beginning to not feel myself. Now, on to business. Don't quit your day jobs, gentlemen. The last round. The only bar in town where I can't seem to find a decent drink. Don't mind me, gentlemen. Only passing through. Damsel.
Ugh, can't.
All the plague-bearers are dead.
You killed all of them? You? So I guess you want me to thank you or something? Damn it. Thanks, okay? Well, cool for now, but just don't go bragging to everybody about it.
Sure. You're not so bad either, damsel. Still a bitch, but in a good way.
Righteous. You know, you just may have an anarch soul. I'll let you chew on that, Cammy. Some of the boys might have overheard our conversation and gotten the impression I've gone soft. Somebody in this joint's gotta lack the restraint to keep their mouths shut.
Maybe. See you, damsel. Finally finished with that. I wonder what reward I might expect from the Tremere. A curious question, as is their peculiar lack of observance.
I don't want to talk to you. Move.
It seems our local biological team got the hint. already. Let's see if memory serves. Not too difficult. And here we are. Returned the victor. Hello, Max.
Hello, Neonate. How can I be of assistance?
Do you have a few minutes to talk with me?
Of course.
I solved the problem with the epidemic.
You have? Impressive, young one. What exactly was the source of the epidemic?
It was a blood cult, headed by a vampire named Bishop Vic, a plague-bearer.
Tell me of this so-called bishop.
He wanted to bring about the end of the world.
I see. That end may very well be upon us. But to business. I have a debt to pay you for your services.
Yes, you do.
If you so desire, I can give to you a unique talisman that might be of use in the future. If that does not interest you, I can compensate you with hard currency. You decide.
Interesting. I'll take the item you're talking about.
A wise choice, Neonate. True power lies not in wealth, but in the things it affords you. You have done well. Your status is much raised here at the Chantry. Perhaps you might have a place here with us sometime in the future.
Cool. I'm out of here, Max. See ya. What curiously comfortable lodgings. How deep and dark do they go, I wonder? A question for another time. I have a prince eagerly awaiting my return. Right across the damned street. I suffer fools even now, and to blame anarchs. I see the pettiness of politics infects even the dead. How disappointing. I've returned to see the big man, Chunk.
Yeah, you go right on up and see Mr. LaCroix. Let's see what we got on good old camera 3. Oh, well, hello there. I've been thinking about you, oh yeah. I want to lick you all over. Then make my way down to your creamy center and... What the... Get your hands off my Bavarian cream!
If only we could all be so blissfully stupid. My prince, I have returned.
Give the Anarch community my regards.
I did. Nines wished to relate the benefits of anarchy whilst denouncing the imperialistic nature of the Camarilla. There was also an issue with a plague-bearer. It seems a local collection of
Nothing I haven't crassly delivered untold times within Elysium. You have to understand, most of the Anarchs know no better option, or have been bullied into their cause by the unrulier ones. You can't fault all for the boorishness of a few. Now that that's out of the way, I trust you're prepared to leave for the Dane.
I am, but I had some questions first.
I suppose I can spare a few seconds.
I had some questions about people.
Yes?
For starters, Beckett.
You've met Beckett? Yes. He did pay me the courtesy of announcing his presence in my city. He's lionized in kindred society, by most. Beckett's the definition of renowned scholar, but he's also a lone wolf, and owes allegiance only to his intellectual pursuits.
I had questions about someone else.
Yes?
Jack.
Jack. The man is a scourge, the physical manifestation of chaos. Whenever he makes an appearance in one city, it is only a matter of time before a calamity is attributed to his latest lark.
One other individual.
Yes?
Yourself.
It's common knowledge. I was born in Calais, France, over 200 years ago. When I graduated from the Royal Military Academy, I joined Napoleon's army. It was shortly after Waterloo, when I was embraced by a Belgian noble. From that time onward, I counted some of the greatest kindred in Europe as my mentors, and worked towards establishing a Camarilla presence in new territories. In 1930, I came to the Americas and staked power in New York. Soon after, I headed west to claim domain.
What clan are you?
I'm Ventru. But I don't disparage any of the other clans. All are equally important in maintaining the foundations of the Camarilla, and the elders of each serve as my council.
I had questions about something else.
Which is?
Why, the Camarilla.
In this age of information, videotape, and weapons of mass destruction, the Camarilla is more necessary than it has ever been. The alternative to thorough secrecy these days is extinction. As long as we exist, so shall kindred society.
Something else I wish to know.
Which is?
The Sabbat.
Every night you wake up, be thankful you were not sired by one of their kind, or you would have woken under the ground, forced to claw your way up from the dirt into a brief, bloody, violent existence. Savages, bloodthirsty, irresponsible heathens.
One other tidbit I wish to extract from you.
Which is?
The Ankaran sarcophagus.
All I know about the Ankaran sarcophagus is what I've heard on the news. It was found during an archaeological excavation in Turkey, and it appears ancient. There could be nothing but dust inside. However, that does not discount the possibility of it containing some kindred artifact, or even a mummy. All of these evidence of the supernatural, and therefore potentially damaging to us. As for it containing an ancient kindred, the Camarilla does not put stock in the actuality of antediluvians. They're myths. Don't let anyone tell you differently.
Very well. I'm ready to go to the Dane.
Good. I'm counting on an encore exposition of the talent you showed earlier. Go. And remember, under no circumstances are you to open the Ankaran sarcophagus. We'll talk later. Good. There's a boat waiting for you on the beach in Santa Monica.
Okay. Until we meet again, my prince. So much fuss and precaution for an empty sarcophagus.
Need a ride?
Sure, let's go for a ride. I'll tell you when to stop.
It's a nice night out, huh?
Clearly. Somehow this part of town doesn't seem quite so friendly anymore. Let's get this over with. Is that Marcario? I see you're no longer a stain on your couch.
Hey, what can I say? You preserved my ass. I truly appreciate you not saying anything, and I want you to know I take care of those who do me favors. So from now on, you need equipment, info, you come see me at my apartment. Don't hesitate.
What are you doing out here, Mercurio?
I just wanted to make sure you knew my appreciation. And like I said before, someone needs something, I can get it. This boat, for example.
Fair enough. You look like you're feeling better.
I tell you, that blood you guys got's an amazing thing. Helped close up a few wounds. This back alley patch fixed up the rest. I needed that beating. Good reminder not to overestimate my ability. Last time it's gonna happen.
So we all say. I might need some equipment for this little trip. I find myself expending supplies at a rather startling clip, and I'm in dire need of a restock. Take it easy, Mercurio. I'll stop by later. Lily.
Hi.
Wanna go for a swim?
Don't let me stop you from going in.
Maybe another time. Goodbye.
Sucks, bro.
Don't let death get you down.
Evening.
Just passing through. See ya. My chariot awaits.